Right now it's 1:30 in the morning. I'm a night owl, so that's why I'm still up and doing this. So grab your favorite beverage of choice and let's get going. 9 reasons why you should be excited about Kajabi Communities 2.0. The first is faster action and speed of implementation compared to assessments and quizzes. Here's what I mean. Everybody knows that the faster that you can get your students, your customers taking action on the content that you create, the faster they will get results and the more likely they will be motivated to keep on consuming your content. The vast majority of courses and online content out there is not consumed by the people who pay for it because they get distracted, they lose motivation, whatever. So by having these communities with challenges that have prizes, you are more likely to get people consuming your content, which means more testimonials, more success stories, and happier reputation in your industry for being able to deliver on what you promised. So that's the first thing. The second is by having these communities created and accessible to your students, you will have the ability to drive social proof to your customers. Essentially, most people, when they buy a course or any sort of training product, there's always going to be that buyer's remorse, that doubt of, did I make a mistake? Is this a scam? Am I in the right place? So by having a community where someone accesses your course and they can hop into a community and see dozens, hundreds, thousands of other people who are also buyers of your products who've consumed it, now there's that peace of mind, that reassurance that, hey, I'm not alone. There's other people who obviously also wanted to learn this, and now they can talk to them. They can bounce ideas, ask questions, all of which is not quite the same if you just have a solo course, a digital course with, sure, you've got comments on your posts, but it's not that same level of interaction, which leads me to number 3, community support. Anybody who has spent time in the Facebook group for Kajabi knows how vital and how important having that community aspect is, and how much the encouragement and the motivation can also come from within the community and not just from the course creator. So by having a community product where people can engage, ask questions, bounce ideas off of each other, that is going to be huge, once again, for motivating your students, motivating your customers, and again, just making sure that people see the results that they're looking to achieve. And a side benefit of that is reduced support tickets for you to have to deal with. Something as simple as, I can't get this one thing to work with my browser, or is anyone having issues with this, or has anyone encountered this hiccup while trying to implement lesson number 1, lesson number 2. So instead of having all of these messages and questions coming to you, people can just post this in your community like they do on the Facebook group, and people can probably get them an answer faster than you possibly will if you're not living at your computer all day long. At the same time, because a lot of the support tickets may lead to refunds if they aren't addressed soon enough, having a community product will also likely reduce your product refunds, because people who might be on the fence and they're like, oh, that 30, 60-day money back guarantee is coming up. I don't know if I made a mistake or not. Seeing other people in your community who are still taking action, who are getting results, might just be that thing that pushes them over the edge to say, you know what, I'm going to stick with this. I'm going to make this work. That's a win. Also, you don't have to worry about algorithm influence. We've all seen how Facebook and Meta can mess with groups. They're constantly making changes where your organic reach might not be there. You might not be getting notifications to your group members. Even now, I see times where there's Facebook groups that I've been part of that I never get updates on because it gets lost in the feed. So by having a dedicated community off the platform, away from the algorithms, away from advertising distractions and notifications on puppy videos and whatever else, puts more control in your corner of the information space, right? They are now going to be in your environment where they can learn without distractions and without billionaires on a whim deciding to cause chaos with whatever social media platform you might be using. So this gives you more control. Of course, if certain billionaires buy Kajabi, all bets are off, but fingers crossed that doesn't happen. No integration issues or broken connections from updates. Here's what I mean. In the past, we've all heard stories of people using some of the other membership and social platforms and then Frankensteining a solution using Zapier or whatever to connect them with Kajabi, which sure, sounds great. APIs are lovely. The thing is, at any moment, an update can be made to any of those platforms, Zapier, Kajabi, whatever social community, and it could break the connection, which means people signing up on one might not be getting connected to Kajabi, vice versa. All of that is a headache waiting to overwhelm your support desk. By having the Kajabi community native to your membership, native to the experience, there's no broken connections. There's no issues with integrations not working, which means less tech headaches for you and less tech headaches for your members. That's a win. Also, you've got the 1,000 fans theory. What is that about? 1,000 fans theory means that if you can get 1,000 true fans for your business, you likely will never have to truly worry about your income goals. So think about it. If you get 1,000 people paying even $10 a month to access your community that has live calls, live meetups, challenges, etc., and is getting them results, they will probably stick with you moving forward. And that means you've got 1,000 people paying you $10 a month. You have a 6-figure business that is a very low risk investment for your members to be a part of. And they themselves are constantly seeing new content because the users are generating content as well. It's not just on you to create regular content each month, even though, of course, you will want to. So that's awesome. And you have a true membership solution, unlike just course subscriptions. So while within Kajabi, we've always had the ability to have recurring subscriptions, recurring billing. Sure, you might be doing Zoom calls and webinars and uploading it into your course platform, but now you truly have a membership. People are paying you monthly and getting access to a group of people who are all part of the same experience. They can interact with each other, message each other, build relations, and now you have this true membership feel that people won't want to lose. They won't want to unsubscribe and break that membership payment because they want access to it, and it's not something they can get access to anywhere else. And then finally, the market research, and again, the user-generated content. Here's what I mean. You will have a community of people who are talking in real time about challenges that they're facing, questions that they're having, hurdles they're trying to overcome, desires that they want to achieve. You will have that in real time, and you can see and watch and look for trends and patterns, and then you can then build courses, build training, design entire info empires based off of what you are seeing from your communities. And guess what? They are more likely to want to take action on something that is truly based on what they are asking for, as opposed to what a lot of people do, which is just build courses and build content on what they think people want. That is huge. That is 9 reasons why I'm super excited about Kajabi Communities 2.0, and I did it within 9 minutes. Clearly unintentional, but I'm glad that worked out.